We're live. We're live. I'm wearing a hoodie. I got my scarf on. It's freezing out there, dude, and it's snowing. Welcome to the Brad and Squeeze Show, 93.5 WVIP FM listeners, and also on the Brad and Squeeze Show. Once again, folks, we're here. We're ready. And, of course, this is the immigration edition of the Brad and Squeeze Show live at 9. Want to remind you all to once again call us at 1-800-529-5465 with your immigration questions. That happens to be 1-800-LAW-LINK, 1-800-LAWLINK. Also, do remember to place your questions on our social media page, Brad and Squeeze. Yes, go to Facebook, type in Brad and Squeeze. It will pop up. Go to that page. Place your questions there in reference to immigration. And, of course, the attorney, Bradford H. Bernstein, will get those questions answered for you within this hour. Later on in the hour, we do have the social media queen coming up. She will actually read those questions off. Once again, 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. And it's time for me to shoot the breeze with Brad Bernstein.
How are you, sir?
I am doing.
You are doing.
Yes, I'm doing. I'm sharing.
You are doing.
I'm sharing.
How are you? And welcome to everybody, including people in Alabama who voted in a decent human being. By coincidence, it is National Alabama Day. I have a little bit of a cold today, Squeeze.
You sure that's what's in your throat?
Yes. What else would be in my throat?
I don't know.
Sometimes they say there's a frog caught in your throat.
Don't know.
Sometimes they say you got a little something else, maybe some food caught in your throat.
How do things end up in your throat?
Well, right now it is called, I guess human, whatever you would call it, that drips into your throat. I have a bit of a cold.
Disgusting.
It's life. That's how it is.
You saw my post? I don't give a,
No, I did not see your post this morning. No, I was suffering in bed this morning with trying to get up because like when you're like sick and have a cold and like little like flu-like symptoms. It's good that we're separated by this big screen.
I'm going to actually be very stereotypical right now. Okay, you being like Jamaicans when it rains, you don't want to leave your house. Is that what it is?
May very well be.
Is that what it is? I'm disclaiming that. I'm being very stereotypical right now.
Right.
All right, but anyway, so what's happening, man? Before we get to the calls,
it is National Alabama Day, Squeeze.
Okay.
They are the 22nd state to join the union. They have put in a Democrat in what is basically a very strong Republican seat. They enjoy 60 miles of shoreline along the Gulf Coast. George Washington Carver first successfully planted a peanut in Alabama, and black women in Alabama in the election yesterday made history. The largest percentage of black women in any state to ever vote in a senatorial election was this past week in Alabama, and that actually propelled Doug Jones into the election. Had they not had the huge turnout of black women in Alabama voting, the largest percentage of black women to ever vote in a national election, had that not happened, we would have had a racist, pedophile, anti-black, anti-gay, anti-Jew senator who then would have had to face senatorial ethics committee. So, to all the black women of Alabama, thank you very much for coming out, and they made a big difference and they made history.
And to all the people who voted in Alabama in reference to, of course, voting for the right guy, and my daughter was calling her. I got to tell her I'll call her back later.
Tell her you're on a live show. I know she's angry at you at the moment.
Yeah.
Right? Family issues, right?
Hey, that's what daughters are for,
Yes, daughters are for, to drive their dads crazy. By the way, did you see Omarosa? She was physically dragged out of the White House yesterday. She was fired by John Kelly, the chief of staff, and apparently she wasn't leaving on pleasant terms.
Right.
And had there been reality TV cameras there, it probably would have been.
Maybe there were.
It probably would have been a stellar viewership.
Wasn't she like on The Apprentice or something like that?
She was on The Apprentice, and she was one of the quote unquote, bad people on The Apprentice, the ones that tried to undermine all the other apprentices, and she kept winning, and she was doing everything underhanded, but somehow because she was doing everything underhanded, and she was getting big ratings for Trump. So Trump liked her because she was getting big ratings. She was doing all these underlying dastardly things to, screw the other apprentices, and then eventually, all the other apprentices didn't like her.
So she was being like Trump.
Yeah, all the other apprentices didn't like her. It was a big thing. And apparently, after The Apprentice, Trump liked her so much, Trump hired her in the Trump organization, and then brought her into the White House. But apparently, she just got fired. As Trump says, you're fired.
Why?
TMZ sources say Omarosa's swift exit was prompted by a blow-up during the White House holiday party Tuesday night. There was some fireworks at the White House party. It was reported that Secret Service physically removed her from the event and that her electronic White House pass had been deactivated. There were a number of issues. John Kelly and Omarosa didn't like each other. And I think I had read that she brought in without permission. She was part of a bridal party, and she brought into the bridal party to take their wedding photos in the Oval Office in the White House without permission, or something to that effect. Reporting, the Secret Service says reporting regarding Secret Service personnel physically removing Omarosa Manigault Newman from the White House complex is incorrect. The Secret Service replying, the Secret Service was not involved in the termination process of Ms. Manigault Newman or the escort off of the complex. Our only involvement in this matter was to deactivate the individual's pass, which grants access to the White House complex. It was reported that Omarosa and Trump butted heads over a number of issues, including the handling of Charlottesville, shockingly. And what else is happening in the news, Squeeze?
Same old thing. I mean, quite a few other things happening.
Did you see this thing with Keaton Jones?
Tell me more.
Keaton Jones, the little kid who was bullied.
Yeah.
You know about that?
I know all about it.
Right. So this little kid was bullied because he was ugly, or apparently he was ugly. Actually, I looked at the picture. He's a decent-looking kid. Not an ugly kid. He's okay-looking. He's handsome. Could turn out to be a very handsome kid, actually. Not so bad, right?
I'm listening.
Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Right, I mean, he's not Brad Pitt. But who is Brad Pitt? I'm not even Brad Pitt.
No, you're not.
Right? He's on par with me. I think I'm a decent-looking kid. I was a decent-looking kid, too. All right? No reason why he should be bullied.
Nope.
So he got bullied, and apparently there was a viral video about the bullying, and all of these athletes, LeBron James, the basketball player, Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, Mark Ruffalo, actor, Millie Bobby Brown, who plays 11 on the Netflix series Stranger Things, Bernice King, the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr.'s daughter, all came to his defense on Twitter, on social media, saying bullying has to stop. A GoFundMe page in the name of Keaton raised over $60,000. At first it was for the mom, now it's for his college education. And there was a lot of celebrities and Hollywood people who were saying, hey, stop the bullying. This is not fair to this kid. Now it turns out that the mom had, people started looking into this. There was a Facebook page. The mom had some Confederate flags, some anti-Semitic things, some racist things on her Facebook page. And then the father of Keaton, who is now in jail, wrote on his Facebook page, "Holy F, I love being white. Keep calm and be white pride, Aryan pride." So these were all posted in 2014, and now people are saying, well, maybe this mother made all this stuff up about this kid. This is a white supremacist family. Why are we feeling bad for this child? I know you have been following this much more closely than I have, Squeeze.
This is the part where I give a feedback?
Yes.
What is Jill saying the question is?
I don't know.
Let me just give my perspective on this whole bullying thing with this kid. All right?
Yes.
First and foremost, no one should bully anyone, regardless of race, creed, color, religion, ethnicity. It doesn't matter. There should be no bullying. Absolutely none. I am completely against bullying. All right?
Who is not against bullying? I don't know many people who would say that they are for bullying.
The bully is
I've never met anyone who says, yes, I'm for the bullying.
Donald Trump is.
Donald Trump is for bullying.
All right, so that's one.
Okay.
However, this whole story is so convoluted and weird and mysterious that it have me thinking something is up with this. It appears or seems in many instances, from what I've seen on the internet, that this whole thing may have been made up to get money.
Well, that's the whole thing.
That the kid was actually acting. Okay, that's what some people are saying, that the kid was actually acting and was put up to do this by the mom, who evidently and obviously, based on what we see on the internet and the research that has been done, is racist. Okay, so the whole thing seemed made up, like it was all a scam.
Do you need to get that?
No, I'm sorry about that. All right, so what? Hey, come on, listen.
Put it up.
You know what, dude? I've seen worse happen on the show.
Yeah.
All right, so let's not even start with me. All right, so it's one of those.
Well, you know what? It's one thing to go and protect a bully. Okay, I'll tell you another issue. Now some people are fighting back, saying, "Well, now the bullies are attacking the mom." What do you think of that? That now they're attacking the mom for what perhaps the father, the mom claims it was the father who put up all these white supremacist things. And they're attacking the mom. You know what happens? It was all good. Even if they made up this whole story, even if I don't know, white supremacist, not white supremacist, it's always good to go speak up against bullying.
Yes.
It's when money starts coming in. Why should this kid be funded? Do you know how many kids get bullied every day in school who don't have a video up? Every day in school, kids are getting bullied. Why don't we fund every kid who gets bullied? Why is this kid getting $60,000? I think that's where all the issues start coming into play.
No, it starts to play before that, Brad.
But why is this kid getting $60,000? I can go to any school in the world and go find kids who are getting bullied.
What you just said is wrong.
It's not wrong.
I'm going to tell you why it's wrong.
Tell me why.
Okay? Because you said, fine if it's all made up and all that. No, it's not effing fine if it's made up. That's a scam.
But you didn't hear what I said.
You said that.
But you didn't hear what I said.
That's people scamming people out of. People are scamming people out of money.
But that's what I said. I said it's all fine, even if it's made up.
It's not fine.
Listen, you're not listening to me.
You just said it again.
No, you're not. Because you don't let me finish. I said it's all fine, even if it's made up. That people say, okay, we're standing up against bullies. It's when money starts coming in. Go fund me. Go give this kid money, especially if it's a scam. It's not fine. But even if it wasn't a scam, even if it's, what I'm saying is, even if it's not a scam, even if this thing happened, why is this kid getting $60,000 and every other kid who's getting bullied gets nothing? Just because this kid had a video? Should every kid who has a video now, is LeBron James or all these stars every kid's gonna come up, I'm getting bullied, and probably kids are getting bullied a lot worse than this kid. There's kids out there that are committing suicide because they're getting bullied.
So then on the flip side, what are you saying?
What I'm saying is, don't go fund this kid. Go start an organization. Go fund organizations to go change what's going on in America. Why is this kid getting $60,000? Whether he's getting bullied or not. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay, now let me say what I let me say what I have to say.
You understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but here's what I am saying, Brad. No one put a gun to LeBron's head. No one put a gun to anyone's head to give this kid money. So if I choose to give, I'm quite sure people have called me sometime and said, "Hey, Squeeze, can you help me with this situation?" And many people have that same situation, and I have helped.
But why? Why would anybody give this kid money? He got bullied. Yeah, there's lots of kids getting bullied.
Here's what I'm saying. No one put a gun to my head to help a specific person. No one put a gun to your head to help a specific person. No one put a gun to anyone's head to help a person. So if a person chooses to help someone, even outside of a charity, that's their business. That's how I look at that. So what you're saying is, I completely disagree with it.
I disagree with you.
If one chooses to help someone, that's that person. However, what I disagree with, if it's true, which it appears to be true, is that this whole thing was a scam. I completely disagree with that. There shouldn't be any freaking scam. You understand what I'm saying? So people, that's scamming people out of their money. Now, if the kid is genuinely being bullied and someone feels sensitive towards that specific kid and no other kid, that's their business. That's their business.
I don't know why this kid gets 60,000, even if he is getting
Because
bullied.
people are
But
sensitive
there's
to this
100
kid.
other kids I can go present to LeBron James. This kid's getting bullied. This kid's getting bullied. This kid's getting bullied. Go give him to all the money.
You know,
it's like the woman. Excuse me. It's like the woman. It's like the woman. It's like the woman who called yesterday and says, "Brad, I need help. Squeeze, I need help going to school." Well, if I start, I have to put everybody to school then.
No,
why am I selecting this person to go to school instead of that person to go to school?
You don't have to do everybody, Brad. I am simply saying, sometimes God will touch in your heart and say, okay, well, you know what? I want you to help this person. That's it. You can't help everybody. You can't. It's impossible. And none of us can help everybody, not even Bill Gates. Can't. I'm just saying.
Well, you know what? We're having a huge...
What if it's a scam? That's bad.
I'm going to tell you something, Squeeze. I'm looking here at the comments.
Yeah.
Okay? Mm-hmm. I'm looking here at the comments.
The comments drive you.
Okay? I'm looking at the comments here about what we're debating, and nobody cares. They just want me to go get a shave already.
Look.
I'm reading here. It's like, Brad, go get a shave. They're going to kill you soon. Candy's coming to wax me. I mean, that's what everybody wants.
If you want to have somebody wax you, that's your business, man. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to have anything to do with it. You and your waxing, you can do anything. All
right. You ready to go answer some immigration questions?
I am ready. I'm very, very, very upset right now because we do not have enough shares. I have shared my asphalt off. Okay. I've been sharing here. I've been doing the social media work of your team and my team.
Yes.
Okay. Of the listeners, the Brad Squad, the Team Squeeze. So whenever you folks see me with my head down in my computer, I am actually sharing on Facebook all over the place. So this way we may have more viewers. All right. So Nicola Jackson says, Brad, 20 minutes in the show, and right now she feels bullied.
Why does she feel bullied? Why is she getting bullied? Well, we didn't say one word about Nicola Jackson. She is extraordinarily sensitive, Nicola Jackson.
Anyway, once again, folks, the number here is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. And here's how I look at it. If you can only help one person, help that one person. If you can help two, help two. That's all I got to say.
I think that if you're concerned about bullying, you should deal with it. And you're a celebrity, you should be dealing with it on a more national level to change everything. Changing one person is a great thing, but let's use your celebrity to change attitudes across the board. This kid's getting bullied everywhere. Don't just hand this kid money and say, okay, now I've done my thing. There's thousands, tens of thousands of kids getting bullied in every school across the United States of America. That's what I'm saying. So why is this kid getting money and nobody else?
In the defense of these celebrities,
we gotta move on now.
They cannot do they cannot do everyone.
But I understand that, and neither can we.
But
we can stand up. And
I am quite sure that these celebrities have donated money to other organizations. But for this specific instance, for some reason, they choose to do that.
I don't know.
So
to me, if I'm getting bullied, and maybe and in every school, some kid goes, "How come not me?"
You're gonna get that. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get that.
Okay, so
you are going to get that. You can't help everybody. You can do as much as you can, but you can't help everybody.
By the way, Jill came up with a segment idea that all the Brad Squad who wants to shave me, she wanted to bring in a barber chair, have me sit, lie down in the barber chair, and answer questions while getting shaved. I don't know if that's really.
You want to have someone with a razor at your throat?
Yeah, while I'm answering immigration questions. What if they don't like the answer?
Seriously speaking, I don't have the barbers use a razor on me. I just don't like the idea of anyone having a blade at my throat.
I'm just laughing at the things. Candy's like, his face is bothering me. All right, I'm gonna shave tomorrow.
Sounds personal.
I am going to shave tomorrow.